Hi, Trowbridge. Week 3 already. Gosh, I hope you're having fun with these lessons and doing well in school. This week, we're going to be talking about lines and spaces and playing some games. And so this is going to be, I'm going to try to keep this tutorial kind of short because there's a lot of explanation within the lesson. Here you see me. I'm sitting right here. And I have a short video that explains a little bit about the lesson, but then here's kind of our checklist of some games that you're going to get to play. Most of them deal with the treble clef and lines and spaces, although there is a couple at the end that are different. So we're going to keep going. Lines and spaces has this great Quaver video. I think it's like around 15 minutes, maybe less. It talks about how notes are on lines and spaces. So just watch it. It'll be entertaining. You'll think it's funny and you'll learn something. And I think you'll really enjoy it. So just watch that video, the whole thing. Because then you're going to come here and you're going to play these games that are basically telling you about lines and spaces. So here's the staff. And I talk about the staff has 5 lines and 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. So we start at the bottom and count our way up, just like an elevator starts at the first floor, then goes to the second floor, third, fourth, fifth. The fifth is on the top. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, and we know that that's the third space. And then we're going to go to the next one, and we know, oh, 1, 2, 3, that's the 4th space. It's the top space. Take your time when you think that you're getting them right, because a lot of times people will get them confused. You have to remember, if it's got a line on the top and a line on the bottom, it's a space. If the line's going straight through, it's a line. Or, you see what I mean? So then you can put the game mode on, and then you click start, and then, oh, that's the second space. Oh, another second space. Oh, that's the top space. That's the 4th space. Oh, that's the 3rd space. And you see how many you can get before the timer runs out. Okay? The next one is pretty much the same thing, except now you're just practicing the lines. You see how the line goes straight through the note head. Don't worry about the note stem. Here's the note head. Here's the note stem that's like connected to it, the line. Don't worry about the stem. We're talking about the solid note head. That's what we care about. So again, this is the first line, right? Let's do the next one. Ooh, let's count. 1, 2, 3. That's the 4th line. So do this a few times and practice until you feel like you're getting good at it, and then flip it to game mode. And then take your time. If you're just guessing and you're getting a lot of these red things, that means eventually you're going to get some right, but you're not doing it properly. Take your time and count. 1, 2. Okay. Oh, that's the first one. That's an easy one. So really take your time. Don't worry about the score. Worry about taking your time and really counting and recognizing the lines and numbering them, okay? Awesome. Next is putting them together. Okay, the biggest mistake that some people make here is they'll click line when they meant space. So this is a line and it's the top line. So that's the 5th line, right? Let's do another one. What a lot of people will do is they'll go 1, 2. Oh, that's 2. Oh, but they click line and it's not a line, it's a space. It's the second space. So take your time and practice that and then do the game. Next is where we get really into the fancy part of it, which is the music note names. Our music alphabet, as you hopefully heard in the video, it kind of explains why the alphabet stops at G. Our musical alphabet goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, and that's it. It goes up to G. So we know on the spaces, space rhymes with face. So now we're not going to call it the first space anymore. We're going to call that what it is. That's an F. We're going to call it an F. And then we're going to go to the next one. Okay, we're not going to call that the top space or the 4th space. We're going to call that F, A, C. Oh, that's an E. Okay, We're not gonna, oh, there's the E. Let's skip that one. We just did that one. We did that one too. Let's find, there we go. F, A. So you know that's the A, okay? And then again, you can do the game mode. They're all spaces, okay? Then the next one is the lines. Now the lines, there's 5 lines, and it's the middle line, every good boy. That's why the middle line is the B, okay? And we've got the every good boy does fine. That's the F, okay? Take your time with these. Don't rush. Get them right. Take your time. It's not a race. Every. Oh, I can stop right there. That's an E, okay? Let's do another one. Every good. Good. Oh, that's the G. And then play the game. Now the next one is the like Super Bowl of this game. This is like you really, really know that you're becoming a true musician because you can you have the whole staff and you have lines and spaces all together. So first thing you have to say is this a line or a space? Okay, that's a line. So every. Oh, that's an E. Let's do the next one. Is that a line or a space? Well, it's in between 2 lines, so that is a space, right? So we have to count. 1, 2, okay. F, A, that's an A. Remember, space rhymes with face. Let's do one more. Every good boy does fine on the line, so that's a G. So you have to know if it's a line or a space. That's why we practice lines and spaces first before doing the note names, okay? Good, and then play the game. Interval monkey is so cute. Okay, so what we're going to talk about now is that music, when it's on the line or space, see, there's my first, I'm just kind of composing a little melody here, and then I can repeat the note, meaning I can do another E. That's the same note, right? It's a repeat. I can step up in my alphabet. What letter comes after E? A, B, C, D, E. Well, F is next, so I would have to put that on the F, right? So that is a step. If I want to skip a note, I'm going to go A, B, C, D, E, F. G is the next note, so I'm going to skip that. So I'm going to go to H, right? No, there is no H, so I'm going to go to an A, right? Because we start over. So I'm going to skip the G, and I'm going to go to an A, and that's called a skip. Now, there's something else called a leap, and that's just anything bigger than a skip. So if I want to go A, so here's my repeated note, right? A. There's my step to B. If I wanted to do a skip, I'd go to C. But if I want to do a leap, I'm going to go anywhere D and above, and that's a leap. So then those are the things that really create a melody. So if I want to step down, and if I want to let's skip down, and then let's do another skip down. Do I have room for one more, or am I full? I think I might be full. Yeah, I'm full. So here's the fun thing. Here comes my monkey friend. You hit play, and you get to hear your melody. There he is. And you can actually see him stepping, skipping, and leaping on the piano where it is. And you can play around with the words on or off. So then it's just the note names. It's not telling you the leap or anything like that. And then there's a game mode. Okay, so that's the interval monkey. Melodic contour is just kind of like a fancy name of like the shape that we go up or down. So you have to, this is kind of fun because you listen to it. So it starts high and it goes low, right? So I would drag this one over there. Let's do one more because I don't want to take too long here. Ooh, that went. So that started high, it went low, and it went back high again. So I would think that it probably looks like this. okay? So you're going to go through these and you're listening to them. Some of them just stay high, some of them just stay low, some start low, go high. So you're going to kind of trace with your finger when you hear it and then try to do that. Got it? That's melodic contour, okay? And that pretty much takes us back to the beginning of the lesson. And if you have any questions on lines or spaces, shoot me a message. There probably will be some sort of, like, on your exit slip, some sort of way that you can kind of show me if you understand lines and spaces. I haven't figured out if I'm going to do that through Quaver or if I'm going to have a little Google sheet. So stay tuned for that, because that's the missing piece of this puzzle right now. But I hope you're doing well, and I wish I was in the classroom with you and not on my couch getting ready for bed. So take care and stay safe and be nice to your family. And until next time, I will see you soon. Bye. All right, I'm done.